Hello everyone, Shindo Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards, continuing this Skulls event, and we are still on the first series of campaigns, and I have reached the final level without getting any strikes. Some of these were very close games, and towards the end, Ahriman in particular was quite strong because he's just running tons of powerful Psychers, and I had no Psychers in my deck. The Silent King also showed up, and that was quite difficult as well, but that one I just barely won. It was a pretty close one there. But this is the composition that I'm using. I think these are cards that a lot of players should have. Once again, I'm running the new Imperial Knight. We've got the Warglaive with Big Game Hunter, Inquisitor Karmazov with Fear, and Celestine. I'm not sure if she is the best option, but she has pretty low attack. And in fact, a lot of these cards don't really have massive damage output, but that's a reason that I want to include Celestine. This Inspiring Presence at max level really does boost your attack power by quite a bit. You do have to be kind of careful though when you play her, I think. So I got two healers in here as well. That will give my big cards a lot more mileage. Got the Crusader, who can come in handy when positioned at the right time, and then the Retributor could always use quadruple shields. So yeah, we'll go ahead and play this final level. This is the final boss. I guess if you don't lose any games, this is what you're going to be facing. And yeah, the second to last battle was also a boss level. So I don't know, maybe this is going to be more difficult. The boss battle I just played was actually not really all that hard because we're playing against Chaos, who don't actually have any of those really massive bodyguards that are like 200 points, which a lot of the other factions you play against in this campaign, they do. So we'll see what they're running this time. We just barely have the initiative, so we'll be deploying and going first. I think they might as well put down the Warglaive here at the beginning. I'm pretty sure almost all of their cards, or a great many of them, will be 40 or more points. Alright, this was not in the last composition. That's a really strong card, actually, and that's kind of scary. So we're going to go like... I think we're going to put down the shields here first. The Big Game Hunter won't have any effect on her. But what to do with these others? This is going to be a little bit tricky here, I think. I think we'll drop down the Knight in the center and hope that whatever's in the right lane isn't too crazy. Alright, it's just a... Well, it is a lot of healing there, but could be worse. This guy isn't too strong, so yeah. No, this is just fine. This is actually perfect, because we can just start off with a really big ranged attack. The one thing that we do need to be careful of here, though, is just making sure that we get some healing down on these big machines before they take too much damage. And still, we'll have, let's see, 2 shields remaining on the sister there after this attack. And it looks like, will the Warglaive actually be able to kill? Yeah, it just has the exact damage needed to kill. Well, actually we have the barrage, so we're doing fine there. Yeah, that Knight in the center is taking way too much damage, though. 104. It is getting reduced to 84, but I think, yeah, this one is going to be dying this turn, most likely. Celeste, I haven't seen her, or I haven't seen them show up yet. Inspiring Presence, so now they're the ones really dishing out to her here. That's a lot of damage. Wow. That is pretty scary, and this is why we need some healing. But I think if we have the taunt, that might actually be better at this point. Just throw down the taunt this turn. Assuming it can actually survive, though. Can it survive a ranged volley from all 3 of these cards? I don't think so. I think we're about to get destroyed. But, well, we'll give this a shot, see what happens. We'll throw down the Crusader over in the left lane, and I think we'll switch to melee. I think the Warglaive should... Oh yeah, this will work out just fine, I think. The Warglaive will take out Celeste, and that will reduce a lot of the damage that they're dealing here. But see, this is not good now. Now the Crusader's still taunting, but he's down to such low health that... well, they'll take out the Imperial Knight, I think, for sure, with this attack. But, I mean, it could be worse. Warglaive is still alive. Let's see here. I do want to keep it away from that Big Game Hunter, though, still, so I think we'll go like this, maybe? Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop down Inquisitor Karmazov in the center because that barrage is getting annoying. I'm going to reduce the damage on the barrage. And then we'll just go with some healing over here. And this guy's just sitting here. He's barely taking any damage. Alright, now do we go melee or ranged? Let's see, I think we can do... Yeah, let's go with... we'll go with the melee attack here. Yeah, with the healing. I was wondering why they had so much health, but yeah, I forgot. This guy, the Warpsmith, just came down and healed these big guys. This is like... I've never seen an AI use Medicae this well. Like, they usually like deploy them first, but yeah, they're actually being smart now. So this is, wow, they still have 3 more bodyguards after this? Okay, this is actually kind of ridiculous. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this. We'll drop down the other healer. And let's see, do we keep going melee, or do we switch over to ranged? I think we will go melee here. Yeah, this is starting to look a little bit grim. What else are they going to be deploying here? Venom Crawler. Now that's normally not a very strong card, but at max level again, it is reducing a huge amount of the damage that it's taking, and it's protecting those other big guys. So that's not great. Yeah, this is not a great situation. Okay, do I want to drop down the Titan or save it for later? I mean, it does have the 4 shields. We do have a really big attack charged up as well, but the thing is, with that thing taunting, we can't actually really kill anything this turn. So, and then they got the big game hunter. I guess we'll go over here and pray that the knight will survive. I think it should survive, yeah, because, again, with the Titanic resilience, we'll be taking a little bit less damage, so we could actually debuff. I think at this point, yeah, we do not want to go with the attack. I don't think, even though we have a really big attack charged up, I want to save it till the next turn, so we'll go ahead and ready with the psychic option. We'll debuff their melee, and then just go in for the kill on the following turn. And hopefully that was the right decision. I'm starting to doubt that now, considering how much damage that the Imperial Knight just did. And now it's down to 16 health. It's like almost dead. Okay. I don't know, do we want to just keep going melee here? I think, yeah, I will go melee, and then... yeah, the Warglaive is about to die. Their final 2 bodyguards are going to deploy here. Karmazov can take out the... this... art... whatever that thing is called. That is a long title. Okay, they've got a Forge Fiend on the field. That's going to be painful. Alright, now they're really bringing out the big guns. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Because now the Forge Fiend's gonna go across from what's his face, Inquisitor Karmazov, and I don't think he can survive against that for very long. Here comes our Warlord. He does have a lot of shields, and we do have a pretty big ranged attack charged up. Actually, I don't know. Can we pull this off? Are they gonna go psychic? Should we go psychic? We can afford to go psychic because we do have, basically, this thing is invulnerable for 4 turns. Alright, let's take a look at this. So if we go melee... Yeah, if we go melee, we will be taking a lot of damage, but I think it might just be enough to bring down the Forge Fiend on the following turn. We'll go ahead and use the melee here and see if that will do the trick. It kind of depends on... I don't think there's any way the Forge Fiend can actually kill Inquisitor Karmazov. Yeah, not with the fear, so... Oh, they're actually going psychic. Okay. Interesting. Big attack right there, but of course it's blocked by the shield. And let's see how much damage can we do with our ranged attack now. 335. Yeah, it's still not enough. This thing only has 2 shields remaining. That's not so good. If we go ranged here, then we're gonna get like destroyed on the following turn. Yeah, this is gonna be a really close one. Thing is, if we don't attack now, then we're gonna lose the inspiring presence on Celestine. All right, screw it. I'm going ranged. Whatever. All or nothing at this point. At least Karmazov will survive this turn. He'll die next turn. Will they? I think they might actually take the bait here and go with a ranged attack. which would ensure our victory. But, oh, they're going melee. Okay. Wow, that is a lot of damage. That is a huge amount of damage. Oh, wow. That broke through the shield right there. And it was a lot of damage, but not enough. I think, are we going to pull this off? Yes. Yes, we are. Wow, that was insane. That was, I mean, well, it was actually about as close a game as it was with the Silent King. But there you go. Got kind of lucky there at the end. But did manage to choose the right attack types there to pull off a victory. So, there we go. The exploration completed with 0 strikes. It is possible. And I didn't even use Belisarius' Call. Honestly, I don't think he's really the best option, but yeah, if you were worried about, you know, not having him in your collection, he is not necessary, apparently. So, there we go. Go ahead and claim some more of these Imperial Knights here. Get that little cosmetic item, and call it a day. But, yeah. Here we go. So, yep, there it is. All 17 levels completed with 0 strikes. So let me know how it went for you, though. Which level was the most difficult for you? I know people were mentioning Ahriman. That was definitely a tough one. Yeah, these last few battles were pretty crazy, but it's definitely doable. And especially, I mean, because you have the 4 strikes available, I think. It's certainly not nearly as hard as the Silent King campaign was. So yeah, that's it for this one. But yeah, keep an eye out for future videos for the upcoming campaigns. Take it easy, and I will see you next time.